Fables of La Fontaine. The Wolf and the Peasants. A conscientious wolf one day, if conscientious wolves there be, lamenting he was beast of prey, though such but by necessity, exclaimed, I'm dreaded far and near, to all a thing of hate and fear. Dogs, hunters, and peasants combine to pursue me, and weary out Jove with their prayers to undo me. In England, long since, a price paid for my head has caused the whole race to be utterly dead. I'm an object of wrath to each ignorant squire who orders his people to hunt me and kill, and if a child cries, all that mothers require is to mention my name to make it be still. And why this universal spite in all the country round, which never leaves the wolf at rest? Because, perchance, by hunger pressed, to satisfy my appetite, I've eaten scurvy sheep, or ass, or mangy hound. Ah, well, henceforth I'll eat no living thing, but feed on herbs and water from the spring, or starve and die, a cruel, cruel fate, sooner than be a thing of universal hate. Saying these words, a pleasant savor drew our wolf's attention to some shepherds near, feasting on what his wolfish instinct knew had been once lambkin to some mother dear. Ah, ah, he exclaimed, this is strange, by my troth. I'm reproaching myself for each lamb that I've slain, whilst the shepherds and sheepdogs themselves are not loth. To regale on roast lamb is abundantly plain. And shall I then, a wolf, feed on nothing but grass? No, not if I know it. The day shall not pass till a lambkin has gone down my cavernous jaws, without waiting for any of cookery's laws. A lamb, did I say? I should just think so, rather. I, the mother that bore him, and also his father. Well, the wolf was right, for as long as we feed on animals' flesh, it is surely unjust that we should endeavor to make them recede to the primitive food of a root or a crust. And beasts of prey, we should always remember, know not the use of spit or ember. Shepherds, shepherds, trust to me, a wolf's a hermit ne'er can be. And sure the wolf is only wrong when he is weak and you are strong. Well, there you have it. What's this all about? The wolf and the peasants. Well, this conscientious wolf decides he's tired of being hated by everything, all humanity. He's constantly being hunted. They pay a price for his head. Everybody despises him. If a child starts crying, the mother says, oh, you stop crying or the wolf will come and get you. So everyone's afraid of the big bad wolf. So because the wolf is carnivorous and a predator, eating sheep or whatever, he decides, I don't want to be hated anymore. I'll just eat grass and drink spring water, and then maybe people will like me. And then while he's thinking about this, he smells cooking lamb. He goes and sees the shepherds and the sheepdogs are eating a lamb, and he's like, what the heck? These hypocrites are eating lamb, and I'm supposed to eat grass? So he says, forget it. I'll eat lamb myself. Hell, I'll even eat the mother and the father of the lamb. I'm a carnivore. This is what I do. And because these guys are powerful and I'm weak, they expect me to not eat their sheep, but they'll eat it themselves. So, this is the way it is. These days, you often hear, people in the news, these movie stars taking their private jets to these energy conventions about conserving resources, conserving energy, don't waste the poor planet's unreplenishable things, keep the water clean, don't waste water. Oh, everybody, don't waste water. Turn off your tap. Don't flush your toilet. Don't waste any water. Meanwhile, most of the water is polluted by industry or mining or something like that. Or, don't waste gas. Protect all the gas. Meanwhile, the rich and powerful are flying around in private jets telling you not to waste gas. Or in this time of the COVID, don't. Everybody wear your mask. Stay at home. Meanwhile, all the politicians are having huge parties, no masks. The powerful, the rich, expect you to do what they're not going to do. Everybody's, don't eat meat. Meat is bad. They don't want you eating meat, but they're going to eat meat. They expect you to eat veggie burgers or some other poisonous food, junk. And the moral of this is, the wolf is bad when he does it because the wolf has no power. But if the wolf had power, he'd be right in doing it. So, what can you do about this? Well, the best thing to do is try your best to be wealthy enough that you can do what you want without fear of being canceled or whatever. If you're powerful, you can pretty well live well. If you're not, you can't. But you should recognize the hypocrisy of what's going on. Everybody talking about, oh, the meat industry is bad. Yes, the meat industry is bad. Eating meat is not bad. The meat industry should certainly be cleaned up, and for ruining resources, farming and agriculture with pesticides and offal and other waste from animals, sewage. This is a problem. Requires a lot of cleanup. All this gets washed into rivers, carried out to sea. All these poisonous chemicals destroy the environment. Fracking, mining, agriculture, these are the things that pollute the water, more so than taking a 10-minute shower, taking a 20-minute shower. Anyway, something to think about. Just keep your eye out for hypocrisy. Try to see what's going on. Do as I say, not what I do type attitude that the elites try to force the common people to abide. Anyway, if you have anything you'd like to say down below, anything you'd like to add, till next time, goodbye.